Hello friends. So have you ever heard me or anybody else talking about the book called The Secret or talking about the law of attraction? Have you ever wondered how do you put this law of attraction to use, and does that really work, or it's just a cheesy thing that everybody keeps talking about? So you are at the right place, because in this video I am going to talk about what is the law of attraction, what are the 3 simple steps to use this law of attraction, and how and whether the law of attraction has worked in my life and it is working in my life. So welcome everyone to your very own YouTube channel, and this is Dr. Nikita here, your mentor, educator and friend. And today in this video I'm going to talk about the law of attraction and my very favorite book, that is The Secret. So what is the law of attraction? If I need to tell you in simple words, it is the famous dialogue of the Hindi movie Om Shanti Om, where Shah Rukh Khan says, अगर किसी चीज़ को पूरे दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात तुम्हें उससे मिलाने की कोशिश में लग जाती है. So basically, if you visualize something, if you want something very badly, and if you visualize it in your future that it's happening with you, then the entire universe basically conspires to get that for you. Of course, the terms and conditions apply. But this video I'm basically making because I received a message from one of the students asking, ma'am, whether the secret really works. If yes, how do we put the secret to use? And coincidentally, on the same day after the FMGE results were declared, I received a message from one of the students saying that in the class you had mentioned about writing down the goals and visualizing, and I did that. That student shared the image, the picture with me, and it actually wrote that congratulations for passing the FMGE June 2022 exam, and that student has cleared the exam. So do I mean here that just because that student wrote that I'll be clearing the exam, he cleared the exam? Of course not. So the terms and conditions are that the visualization, the law of attraction, has always to be backed up by the actions. Visualization without action will not give you results. So let's talk about the 3 steps to put the law of attraction to use. What is the step number 1? Step number 1 is dream big, which is backed by a reason. So let's say if I ask you that why do you want to get a good rank in the NEET PG exam? So the answer would be like, I want to be the one of the best doctors in the world, you know, जहाँ appointment के लिए लंबी line है, and basically to make a difference in someone's life, to save someone's life. That is the most satisfying thing that a doctor can experience in their entire lifetime, right? So whenever you have a dream which is backed by a reason which is not selfish, that keeps you motivated. So always step number 1 is dream big. Step number 2, brainwash yourself. Now when you do the step number 1, that is when you say you dream big. Let's say you dream like, I want a rank under 500, all India rank under 500 in the NEET PG exam. Then your monkey mind might tell you that, is it really possible for you? You are an average student. I don't think this is possible for you. So that monkey mind is always going to get into the picture. So brainwash yourself. How do you do that? Is watch the interviews of the students who had got rank of like 1,50,000 in the previous exam, and now they've got a rank of less than 1,000. That will tell you that this is a reality, that you can actually jump from the low scores to the high scores, and it's not very difficult. When you see someone else on the earth doing what you want to do, then you know that mind tells you, yes, this seems possible. If somebody else could do it, then you can also do it. And then the final step, that is the step number 3. Step number 3 is take the smallest of the steps. Now when you tell yourself, I want a rank under 500 in NEET PG, and the monkey mind tells you that no, this is not possible, you brainwash yourself, you watch the interviews. Next step is take a small step every single day, take one day at a time. Do not look at the larger goal like rank under 500, which seems very daunting, but give yourself daily targets, give yourself daily goals. Take one day at a time, one step at a time, which will actually lead you to climb up the ladder, and finally you will realize that in no time you have climbed to the top of the ladder. So do not get daunted by this huge goal. Give yourself daily targets, make a timetable, make a schedule, and practice time boxing, and every day reward yourself for completing your targets. Terms and conditions again, please do not give yourself unrealistic targets for the day, because that will ultimately lead to frustration and you might get into the vicious cycle, and then you might not be able to reach to your goal. So summarizing the 3 steps. Step 1, dream big. Step 2, brainwash yourself. And step 3, take the smallest of the steps every single day, which is taking you towards the goal. So now coming to the last segment of the video, where I would tell you that how I have put the law of attraction to use in my life, and how did I get introduced to the secret and the law of attraction. So basically, I got introduced to this book called The Secret by Rhonda Byrne in my 2nd year of MBBS. My roommate, who was my senior as well, and she had this book, and I just stumbled upon this book one fine day. I picked up that book, I kept reading, and it somehow fascinated me that there's something called this law of attraction. And I was like, oh my god, I didn't know this so far. But now that I know this, that I have a lot of power, my brain, my mind is like a magnet, and it can attract whatever I want, provided I back it up with the action, then I can achieve anything in my life. So right from the beginning, I always had this dream of being an educator, because I see so many students struggling with their studies. Like, majority of the students study because they like it, but because they are forced to do it and they have to do it. So basically, I wanted to convert this perception in the mind of the students from have to study to want to study, and basically to tell every medical student out there that the medical studies are not as boring and as difficult as it seems, but they can be made a lot of fun with mnemonics and breaking down the concepts. So I always used to have this dream of getting associated with some of the big institutions, the PG coaching institutes. And one fine day, I started teaching a bunch of my junior students at my college during my internship. And I used to post it on my Facebook group, my Facebook profile, that I'm taking so-and-so lectures, and I don't know how, but those messages got noticed by some of the prominent institutes in the country, preparing, who used to groom the students to prepare for the All India PG exam then. And then I got a lot of offers from these institutes, and now the ball was in my court to decide which institute I want to join. That is how the law of attraction has been very, very useful to me in my life. And currently also I am associated with a lot of institutes and the online institute as well, with being one of the top educators. Not to boast, just to tell you that the law of attraction really works. And I always tell myself that this is just one life. Let's make the best of it. Let's make a dent in this universe when we are leaving, so that we are remembered forever. And that is what my mission in life is, to be a global educator, not just confined to this country, but every medical student should know about Dr. Nikita by the way she teaches and the way she simplifies the concepts. And I'm pretty sure that you can help me in this goal, and you can help me reach this goal by quickly subscribing to this channel with the bell icon on, so that whenever I come up with any video related to exam strategy, related to mnemonic and concept, you are notified about it. And please do not forget to share it with your fellow medical students as well. So yes, that was about the law of attraction. Now that you are aware of it, make sure you make the best use of it. Write down your goal, write down the timelines, make your daily targets, and get motivated by watching the interviews of the various toppers and see their struggles and get motivated by it as well. So that was for this one. I'll see you in my next one very soon. Till then, goodbye, take care, and keep studying, keep revising, and keep winning. Thank you.